Topic number dos, Mr. Davis.
So this topic was inspired by our friend Jordan Stocks. I know he's a friend of the program, always puts up great content on Twitter that gets conversations going. He posted a graphic of Kasean Pryor, Tamin Lipsey, and Tucker DeVries as three key contributors returning from injury who project as big-time playmakers for good teams. I wanted to expand this list, and I have six players off the top of my head who are mostly coming back from injury. Some of them have injured pride. And I'm going to have you rank this based on uh, if they come back successfully for injury, does this result in a tourney berth for their team, conference title for their team, or a potential national title for their team?
Ooh, okay. So the options are, you said, is it tourney birth?
Yes. Or I guess you could technically say none of the above.
None.
Like
Okay, so none tourney birth. What's the other one?
conference title, national title.
Ooh, okay. All right.
So there will be certain tiers of players here that I think should make this exercise easier. But again, we're looking at if this player returns to their pre-injury form. So let's start with Jordan's tweet. We'll go Kasean Pryor. If he returns to pre-injury form, does that make Louisville conference title contenders or national title contenders? We already think they're in the tournament, so we can go ahead and skip that one. But
I think international title contender.
I agree. The more and more I think about this roster, I've said this before, but I think Hadley is a floor raiser at the four. When you look at the front court, Pryor helps their ceiling a lot. I
Yeah.
wasn't crazy about him in Louisville before the injury, but I loved his USF tape, and I hope he can get back to that. So I'm with you. National title.
National title it is.
Tamin Lipsey at Iowa State.
I don't think there's a world where they win the Big 12.
I don't either.
And I mean, they're gonna make the tourney. So tourney birth.
Yeah, I think tourney berth. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Feels disrespectful to say that because they would make it anyway, but like, yeah, tourney birth.
I would say, okay, maybe we need to add a category. Well, no, I'm not adding any categories. Tourney berth, but like a higher seed. We'll go
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, there you
So,
go.
what about DeVries?
I was about to say something stupid. I'm not gonna do it. Tournament berth, man. Kentucky, let's go tournament. I mean, Indiana
Yeah,
hasn't made it in Lord knows how long anyway. Yeah, let's go tournament berth.
I'm good with tournament berth. Cannon Catchings at Georgia.
Oh,
Is he good enough to get tournament berth, or are they still none of the above? Even if he,
I think they're none of the above, unfortunately. Shout out to my dog.
yeah, that roster's just not good enough.
Nah,
I think there's a chance if Cannon Catchings returns from injury and you see that electric shot making that he showed off the bench for BYU, where he was just like this chaos factor that could come in and knock down four or five threes at a moment's notice and do like his herky jerky off the dribble stuff. Maybe they can get on the bubble, but I still don't think it's enough to get them in. Keshon Hall missed the last three games last year at UCF.
can I ask you to answer this first, Riley?
National title.
Oh my word. I see. That's why I asked you. I didn't know if you were gonna go there or not.
If Keshon Hall shakes off the injury and he is still like a 17 point per game scorer and will grab 6 to 8 rebounds, and Tahad Pettiford makes the leap that we think he will, and Keyshawn Murphy continues to progress, maybe even flourishes outside of Chris Jans' offense, then yes, Auburn is a national title contender.
Man,
I know that's a little out of pocket. It's a little bit
I
too
hear
high on the Tigers, but
I hear you, and I like the deliver it. Yeah, okay, I'm with that.
all
I'm
right,
with that.
Keyshawn. Bryce Hopkins.
Ooh. As much as I hate to say this, if Bryce Hopkins is what he is, and he was like Big East Player of the Year level caliber, they could win a national title.
I don't know if I can quite get there. I would probably draw the line at conference title. To me, I just want to see how all these pieces work. Where like Bryce Hopkins, Ian Jackson, and Joseph Sannon like the ball in their hands. Is there a world where Patino makes this work and gets all of them to buy in? I think Hopkins has a little bit of like passing ability, which would benefit both Jackson and Sannon. So maybe that could push them over the edge. But I feel like getting all the way to conference title, or excuse me, national title is a little too rich for my blood.
I'm pulling rank national title for the Johnnies.
All right, national title then. AJ Store.
I wish there was something between like conference tournament, like tournament champs and comp and tournament berth or something like that. Uh, Tournament team.
I think tournament team for sure.
Yeah,
This Ole Miss
I kind
roster,
of like this Ole Miss roster a little
I do
bit.
too. That's a team that I'm going to be like quietly in on and very much monitoring to see how the season starts. Last one, Tyon Grant Foster. I don't even know if Tyon Grant Foster was injured last year, but he's had injuries in his career.
I'm gonna say none. I just don't think it's really gonna do much for Gonzaga.
Yeah, I think that's
But
where
they're
I'm
gonna make the
looking too.
tournament though. But I don't think it's a swing piece.
He missed five. Oh, actually, he missed 9 games last year, so he qualifies. Uh, but yeah, I think they're in the tournament with or without Tyon Grant Foster. And well, I they can win the WCC with or without him. So I probably would elect none of the above.
Let's go none of the above.
None of the above. Thank you, Jordan, for that tweet. We appreciate it.
Shout out
A
to my
lot of
guy.
fun players returning this year.
Shout out to my guy Jay Stocks. Everyone stay healthy this year.